Hello and welcome to another hamradionation.com tutorial. My name is Ken, K9KEN. Today we're going to talk about setting up the DX cluster in the Ham Radio Deluxe logbook. So from the logbook main screen, if the cluster is not visible down here, you're going to go ahead and enable that. So come on up here to View DX Cluster and Display. It'll open the window up here. So once that's open, by default you won't be connected. So we're going to want to go to Options. And go through the tabs up here and set this stuff up. I've already got my information entered here, as you can see. So you're going to want to enter your call sign, your name, your locator, and your QTH. Some DX clusters do require a password. If you're using a cluster that does require a password, you're going to want to put that in here. And if you've got a cluster that you like to use other than some of the defaults, you can enter your home node here as well. So go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go over to the Connections tab and take a look at this. You're going to want to make sure that reconnect if connection is lost. Check that, and you're going to want to do the connect on startup as well. Move on over to the Appearance tab. This is all personal choice stuff. If you want to set any of this, feel free. I'm going to move on over to Layout. This will show you the columns that are available in the cluster. If you want something other than the default columns, date, time, frequency, DX call, the spotter's call, and the comment, go ahead and add those to the list over there and set it up how you want it to look. Next we're going to go over to selection. What this is, how spots are selected, single click or double click. When you're looking at the call signs that are coming through the DX cluster, you can single click or double click, and it will automatically tune your radio to the spot on the band that that spot from the DX cluster is, and that way you can see if you can hear the station that's been spotted. We'll look at that a little later once we've got cluster enabled. Let's go on over to spot filters. You probably want to leave these all as default. If you know what's going on here, by all means go ahead and make some edits here. Next we're going on to alarms. What alarms are is when there's a call sign that comes across the cluster that say you've been looking for, or is in a rare country, or a DXCC entry that you need. Go ahead and create an alarm. I like to keep the HB9 DRV call sign highlighted here, and if that comes across the cluster, I want to try and jump on it. This call sign here belongs to Simon. He's the gentleman who created Ham Radio Deluxe, and I've been listening and trying to catch him on the cluster because I want to thank him for creating such an awesome program. Ham Radio Deluxe is just awesome. So I want to take the opportunity to thank him and maybe chew the fat with him a little bit. So I keep his alarm on at all times. Now we're going to go over to alarm emails. If something does happen, the Ham Radio Deluxe software or the logbook software can actually send you an email and let you know that one of your cluster alarms is active. And say it was Simon that we've seen on the cluster. It'll send me an email real quick and let me know that Simon has been spotted on the cluster and where. Like here it says HB9 DRV is on 20 meters. It'll send that to me via email and let me know so I can attempt to get back to my computer in time to work that station. You can also set up alarms for SMS. You can set it up to SMS your phone, do a text message to your phone as well. That's kind of nice, especially if you've got something like a remote Ham Radio Deluxe running via your smartphone or your Droid or something. So you could do that. Next we're going to look at alarm speech. You can actually have it talk to you if you're sitting at the computer and Simon does come across the cluster.
Hotel, Bravo, 9, Delta, Romeo, Victor is on 20 meters.
It'll speak out and tell you what's going on. You can type in anything you want here. You want to get all fancy or something, but I'm just going to leave it as default. HB9DRV is on 20 meters. You can also take the choice of spelling alphanumeric words and use phonetics when spelling words if you want. Let's see. That about covers it for the setup. So let's take a look at the actual cluster. Okay, we do have it enabled here. That's this window here. So you're going to want to connect. First of all, you can choose which cluster you want to connect to. There is a ton of stuff here, hundreds of them. Why don't you just use Simon's cluster? Might as well. So we're going to do a connect. It takes a second. Alright, as you notice, there's stations listed in the cluster here now, and as you select them, actually we got it set for double click, so if you double click them, you'll notice up here that it automatically tuned my radio to that frequency and that mode. So that's a real nice feature, I think. You got the check marks over here as well. These let you know if you've worked that country or that entry. Let's take a look at these here. Expand these so you can see them. Now what this does is, if you highlight it, you can come over here and it will tell you that you have not worked this station yet. You have worked that DXCC entry on 15, 17, 20, 30, 40, and 80. You've worked at JT65 on 80 meters. It is a US station. So it gives you a little bit of information. It gives you the call sign's name. So if you do get a hold of him, you'll know that his name is Paul. That's handy information, I think. And as you can see, each time you click it or double click it, it'll change and it'll automatically tune your radio there as well. So that's about it for the DX cluster. I hope that sheds a little bit of light on how to set it up and how it works. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop me a message or send me an email. Once again, my name is Ken, K9KEN, and if you get a chance, check out my website, hamradionation.com. 73, my friend. Have a good day.